Guys, the Lulu, I swear every time I really hate uploading these videos almost every day type thing, but it's like things keep happening in football and I just can't help myself. Like I keep telling you guys, I have a duty to you guys to bring you this, and I'm not going to break that. Now, the Mesut Ozil and Alexis contract saga, I've spoken about it a lot. You guys have no doubt spoken about it a lot. Ozil today, obviously they're in Australia modeling the new third kit, pretty good kit. I mean, that's probably the kit our title hopes are going to end in if you look at previous seasons, but it's a pretty good kit. Personally, I think, is it the away one that's blue? I think that's the best one. But yeah, not to get into all of that. More specific, I'm getting off topic too many times here already, and it's only been about 40 seconds. Back to what the whole point of this video is. Ozil. Now, we know we can never be too sure until he's signed on the dotted line. Will he, won't he? Does he want to be here? Does he not? But we know the last two, I'd say, statements or language coming from Ozil. Before, it was earlier on in the year, it was very coy. It was very playing the field, playing the options open. Now it's really changed. He wants to stay. He said he definitely wants to stay. He said he feels very good at Arsenal. He's never denied that. We know he's very settled. He has his favourite restaurant in Golders Green. His family come and visit him on a regular basis. We also know there's a 250k/300k, regardless of the reports. They're all conflicting. We don't work for Arsenal, so we don't know. But within that region, that offer is on the table. He said right now is the time to just focus on pre-season. Him and his agent, again, seasoned vets in this. This ain't the first club. I mean, they've been doing negotiations with Madrid in his previous playing career. So they're both skilled at this. Ozil has been here before. He said the main focus is pre-season. He said when everyone's back in London, we'll talk. Now, there's concerns that he may not sign one but by the time the season starts. If he was a betting man, of course, you might say he's more likely to stay than Alexis. I do think there's a lot of interest in Ozil, but I just think they're not going to pay anywhere near the asking fee that we're probably going to ask. And to a degree, he hasn't played good enough last year for the large part to get that. But I still believe he's the most, if not the one of the most important players in our squad. He really suffered with no Santi. Even when he picked up form and Alexis was crap, one got bantered and one got allowed. You guys know me, I don't play favourites. Whether you're Coquelin or Alexis, if you play good, you get praised. If you play shit, you get bantered. It's that simple. But yeah, definitely one of the most, if not the important players, like I've said, central to our play. Probably gets in. There's not many teams he won't get into. I don't care what any football expert wants to tell me. The guy is amazing when he's up for it, and when he hasn't been up for it, he's actually turned up in recent weeks. I'm talking in regards to the season. So yeah. We know he's more likely to stay. He also, in regards to Alexis, it's ironic because he was asked about Alexis. He said he hasn't spoken to Alexis. He's just focusing on himself and his holidays. Said Alexis is on holiday. They haven't had much time to talk. No doubt, for the very fact that they both been at elite clubs, they're the two best players at our club. Contracts run out at the same time. You really think them two have not spoken about their contracts? It's common knowledge. Those of you that play for Sunday League teams and the team hasn't been performing. Are you telling me you haven't spoke with your teammate like, yeah, let's go and join Norseman. Yeah, let's go Harlow Town. Yeah, let's go Waltham Abbey. Let's do this. Let's do that. It's the same thing, just professional level, at the highest level. Football's a simple game, complicated by idiots. I tell you guys this all the time. He also said the club's a great club with good values. Yeah, the guy, he said a lot. Like I keep telling you guys, don't believe anything until it's actually signed, because 1 week it's looking like Alexis is going to stay. If you follow my video from yesterday and what Wenger said, you'd think he's more likely to stay. The week before that, he was joining City. The week before that, it was actually, and I quote some of these Twitter guys, in the coming days he will join Manchester City. He hasn't. At 1 minute he looked like he was joining Munich. So we don't know until it's signed, and until you see the yellow bar on Sky Sports News, or they haven't been exactly accurate in recent weeks. On the Arsenal website that he signed a new deal. Don't believe nothing. The club's annoying me. Those of you that follow the club on Facebook, or well, I don't know about Facebook, but definitely Twitter. They keep doing this whole Alexis, El Nino, Marvila, whatever it is. Keep showing all his goals. Like, is this a weak attempt to kiss up to the guy and make the guy stay? Because it is desperate. It's borderline desperation. I think yesterday, ironically, was a year to the day that we actually signed Alexis. If not yesterday, it was definitely the day after. But yeah, he said his preference. Ozil said his preference is to stay. He said, he's always felt good at Arsenal. He's very relaxed on the situation. I mean, wouldn't you be as well? As a player, I've always said, if we put ourselves in a player's shoes, you control the aces. If you're Alexis or Ozil, you can wait till January, agree a move with the big boys. If you can hold Arsenal to ransom, secure a very good financial package. It's also very important to remember that Ozil is 28, Alexis is 29. The next move they make will be significant. they're at the age of football now where they need to think about, they're nowhere near ending their careers, but they need to think about what happens when they finish. They need to think about, they're at the age where they're somewhat, unless they're real qualities, becoming expendable. They're at the age where their family needs stability. We know footballers, you could be living in Spain one week, and then 6 hours before the transfer deadline's closed, you're on loan to the MLS or some mad stuff like that. There's been cases of that. There's been cases of, I can't remember the footballer's name, but I read the article. He agreed to move to a club. His girl moved with him. I think his girl works for the NHS or something like that. Moved with him, quit her job, got a new job, got settled in a new town, blah blah blah. Next week later, the club that just signed him sold him, and he had to leave his girlfriend there. You see where I'm going? The next move for him is significant. Ozil probably wants to settle here. I mean, we're not far from Germany and England. I mean, he's got the Golders Green, his restaurant that he likes to go to. He's got his family. Alexis is different. I think Alexis likes London. If you go and look at his socials, he's always enjoying the London Eye and whatever tourists want to see in London. But I think he's more of a savage. He's more cold-hearted. I don't really think he cares about living here or not. Like I said, and he's 29, so his next move is going to be significant. If he goes to the Madrids and things like that, and Munich, of course you can point to Robin and Ribery and how they played forever, but will he could be expendable at them clubs. You need to think about it. You can be expendable at Arsenal. I know it's hard to say, but you really need to think about your next move when you get to 28. You're in the peak of your powers, and just like that, it's finished. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, to Ludi Guna, like I said, Ozil contract stuff. Didn't really want to make this, but I had to. Signing out. Comment if you've got any opinions. Should Ozil go? Should Ozil stay? Yeah. Follow me on my socials, dguna04 and everything. Well, no, deludyguna04 on everything apart from Snapchat, dguna04 on Snapchat. Bye.